Hello everyone, welcome to the Missouri History Museum's Virtual Learning Day for January 2021. This video is part of our virtual craft room, and our theme for this month is St. Louis Stories, Oral Histories, Storytelling, and Lore. My name is Victoria, and today we'll be creating explosion boxes about St. Louis storytellers. So stories can be told in many different ways, like oral histories, novels, short stories, poetry, music, dance, art, movies, photography, and a lot more. There are many storytellers from Missouri, and today I will teach you how to make an explosion box featuring different facts about St. Louis storytellers. So here are a few examples. In this first one, you see Anna Maria von Pull's sketchbooks filled with drawings and watercolors. These drawings offer a rare glimpse of early St. Louis. And these glimpses of daily life document clothing styles, transportation, architecture, and the different cultures in the area at the time. In the second example, you see Chief Black Hawk, who was a band leader and a warrior of the Sauk Native American tribe. Black Hawk was eventually arrested and kept at Jefferson Barracks as a prisoner of war. While he was there, a writer and a translator helped him write his autobiography in English. So I provided a list of different storytellers for you to choose from, or you can come up with your own. There's also a template to use as well. So the box I'm going to make today is featuring Maya Angelou. So first things first, you will want to select a St. Louis storyteller from the list, or choose your own. Then, using the template provided, you can trace the lid in the box. For this craft, you'll need a thicker paper. Regular printer paper won't work too well for this one. So you can use cardstock, scrapbook paper, or something like a cereal box. You will also need scissors and crayons or markers or whatever coloring medium you like. You'll also need glue and tape for the lid and to add any embellishments to your box. So if you use a scrapbook paper or a cereal box or something that's too big for the printer, you might need a ruler as well. Now, since we're making a box, we have to make sure that each side is the same length. So for my box, I made each side 2.75 inches. So if you have a printer paper or 8.5 by 11 size paper, I recommend going no bigger than 2.75 inches. All right, so once you have your template drawn out, then you just cut them out. So here I've already cut out my box, and I've taped together the lid with a little washi tape. And remember, before you glue or tape the lid together, make sure you write your person's name on top and decorate it, because it's a lot harder once you tape it closed. All right, so let's get started. So Maya Angelou was born in St. Louis, Missouri in 1928. She grew up in St. Louis and in Arkansas, and she was a woman of many, many talents. She was a writer, a poet, an actress, and an activist, and many more. And I have a title here that says, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. This is the title of her first memoir and autobiography, and it made history because it was the first nonfiction bestseller by an African-American woman. In this autobiography, she wrote about her early life growing up in St. Louis and Arkansas, along with all the racism and difficult events she experienced in her life. It's the first book of 7 where she talks about her life and the challenges she faced and how she rose above those challenges. So I have my title here, and you can see I have a little bird and a cage. You can probably guess why, right? So I'm going to glue down this title, a little glue here, and I'm gonna put it here. Okay, and then here, I told you all about some of the amazing professions Maya Angelou had all throughout her life. So I have writer here. Ooh. And I also printed out an image of Maya Angelou, and you can totally do that with your storyteller as well. You can print pictures of If they had art, you could print pictures of their art. You could print pictures of them. But I'm just gluing down all of these different roles she had. Okay. So, as we just said, Maya Angelou was also a poet. And here I wrote down a line from one of her most famous poems called Still I Rise. This poem shows how she didn't let anyone define who she was and how she encouraged others to do the same. It says, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise." She was surely a phenomenal woman. So, you all really have so much creativity to do with this explosion box. And once you know what you'd like to add to your explosion box, it could be a sketchbook, pictures, images, you can also decorate the outside of your box. And you can do that with washi tape, stickers, pictures, or any kind of embellishments. Really, whatever you like. And there you have it, an explosion box. So we would, of course, love to see what you made, and you can share your projects with us by tagging us at MHS Learn. Thank you so much for joining us, and please check out the other amazing craft room videos we have and our other online learning opportunities that we have on our website. And remember to keep making history.